from collecting thousands of emails online, from selling thousands of products, and from helping clients to make sales in the 5 figures per sale, here's one of the most important business topics that I've learned as of now. You need to test ideas in a small scale before investing a lot of money into making them bigger. Here's a tangible example. If you create a product or a service, you need to start on a small scale, even if you have all the knowledge that you would need in order to make that a bigger or a better or a more complex product, right? The whole idea is you don't want to make your life harder than it needs to be when first starting with your offer or your product. Here's tip number 2 on how to test small before launching your full-fledged product to the market. You want to sell your product or give away your product, it doesn't matter, to a small group of people. Then you want to collect feedback, and then you use that feedback to improve your product before launching it to the main market. Point number 3 is you want to measure interest. So when you launch your product to a small market segment to test it and to validate it, you want to get an understanding of if these people would actually consider buying it. Because it is one thing if people like your product after using it, but it's a whole different topic if people would actually spend the money to acquire that specific product from you. Point number 4 is you want to improve as quick as possible. In business, there's often the problem that things take a lot of time because there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of different people involved in doing the thing, and sometimes there's just a lot of overhead that costs a lot of time. Ideally, when you first starting out, you want to scrape all of that. Also, you want to scrape your thoughts that would hold you back or second guesses that you might have, that you need to collect more data, that you need to become better first before being able to create a better product. You want to scrape all of that ideas. You want to collect feedback as fast as possible, and then you want to implement that feedback as fast as possible. There is not such a thing as perfection. You just need momentum. You just need to create the thing, then you need to collect feedback, then you need to improve the product, and then you need to relaunch again. That's how it works. You don't need perfection. You shouldn't aim for perfection. You should just aim for progress and making the best out of it. Tip number 5 is, and this is what I learned from a mentor of mine, the easiest way to make more money faster is to make more of what is already producing money. This is the easiest way to scale, the easiest. Not creating a new product, not creating a different product, not creating a better product. The easiest way to generate more cash flow is to double down on what's already working. So once you found a winning product, once you found a winning service, once you found and created a winning offer, you want to double down on that and you want to just sell more of that until you get enough cash flow, and then you can venture out into diversifying your product portfolio, diversifying your offerings, and scale from there. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up. Also leave me your comments down below. I would be highly interested on what you think. And on that note, I will see you in the next one. Peace out, rock and roll.